All right, gang, I wanted to make a quick video about the Fantastic Four. I just came back from watching it yesterday, and I wanted to, what's fresh on my brain, I wanted to talk about it. It was really okay. I know some people aren't going to like that, but I thought it could have been a little better, you know? It could have I'm right off of Superman, and Superman was weird and fun and different, whereas Fantastic Four felt more like an MCU Phase 1 movie. Wow, that's not a bad thing. Because most MCU movies don't feel that great anymore. They're always like leading into the next one. It is a good that I guess that is a good thing, but I felt like we could have had more time to like spin with the characters essentially. We could have gotten to know them a little bit more. It's very much like breakneck pacing, similar to Superman, where it's go, go, go the entire time. Oh crap, Galactus is here. Now we have to deal with this problem. Instead of really getting to sit with the characters and deal with their turmoil of like getting these powers. Yes, we've done that before in the last couple movies, but maybe this could have been a better take on it with the depth the cast of characters bring to the new movie. And I think that's where it's good is its cast. Its plot is okay. It could have been better. There could have been more stakes. It could have been more different, and they had the opportunity to push it to another level, and they just didn't take it. They could have done some really interesting things, some controversial things that I really would want the MCU to do. I want them to make interesting choices that sort of trick your brain, and it doesn't become just a normal superhero movie anymore. It becomes an interesting one that has something to say about loss or something to say about family or something like that. Whereas, this is very much, like I said, a phase 1 movie. Now, what do we think about sort of the villain? Galactus is top tier. I think he's really interesting. I think he's really fun. I like the idea of an unstoppable force in the MCU. And with the introduction of another character, which has been teased in the commercials, I'll say it. So, with the introduction of Franklin Richards, the baby, you also introduce sort of the end game of the MCU, where you know, that's the all powerful character. There have been all powerful characters like Miss Marvel or the other guy from Thunderbolts, but this one is the one. That's like the Goku of this universe who can just think realities into existence and things like that, and that creates a very dangerous precedent for sort of the setup for the ending of the MCU. What can you do when a character is all powerful? And what's going to happen is Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars and those things that's all going to lead up to the very ending. And that's going to be that it's going to be this kid is going to rewrite the universe to reboot the MCU. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they announced they plan to reboot the MCU or recreate it in canon at the end of the current phase. So it's kind of obvious. I think that's where it goes. I could be totally wrong. I think it'll still be make for interesting movies when you get to see all your action figures fight together and all your toys come together and do stuff. I was just excited to watch a Fantastic Four movie. I think this was that one. I think it was certainly it's like good to see those characters again after so long and after they were done so wrong with Fantastic Four stick. Um, I really always liked Johnny Storm. I think I like Chris Evans Johnny Storm a little bit more. I kind of like that old classic shitty feel of the old movies too. So maybe that could be my issue with the overall movies. They're trying to it's trying to do so much, and that's okay as well. It's very different, pulling from different places. They don't treat us like an idiot here, whereas the old movies kind of do. They treat you like, oh yeah, this guy, yeah, Sue Storm, she needs to get completely naked to turn invisible. Yeah, that's all she does too. You know, I think I'm not saying I think that's interesting. I'm just saying like I think like that schlop is always a little funny. Or like Johnny Storm the Womanizer, or like the Thing, like it's clobbering time, it's not treated as a joke, and Mr. Fantastic just like being a weirdo, and Doctor, like, I don't know, I kind of there's a maybe it's nostalgia, but This Fantastic Four does a lot more, and it's good for that. But also, like I said, it feels like it's not doing enough. Right, coming right off of watching Superman, which is like the pinnacle of like this weird, like super, like arguably like Superman, while the all powerful character, is a lot smaller scale than what's happening in Fantastic Four. Um, this is in Superman, you're sort of just following a day in his life. In Fantastic Four, it's like, oh crap, this calamity event is happening, and now we have to deal with that, which is Galactus. But yeah, I think you kind of write yourself in a hole introducing Franklin Richards. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. It's gonna be interesting. So yeah, that's my thought. I think it's a good time. I think you guys should definitely, if you like if you like Marvel, go watch it. If you don't like Marvel, I don't recommend going watch it. You know, if it's like, I would recommend people, if they don't like superhero movies, go watch Superman. You know, but if you do like, you're gonna love it. You know, does that make sense? Am I just rambling? I don't know. I'm gonna stop recording. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out.